Scouting Bets. We're scouting bets in Mexico. What's up, guys? Scouting Bets here. Not really doing a pick for week 3, just doing a quick video for you guys. Of course, you know I can't even cash this ticket because I'm in another country. But it hit Chiefs minus 1.5. This is that four-teamer 7-point teaser that I did. That Chiefs game was crazy. 3 kicks to win the game. Ravens, of course, easy win. Rams, easy win. That Lions-Packers was an easy over. That's a nice hitting ticket. I don't really have anything for you guys for week 3, but I guess I just have some tips for you. Just because there were some key... if I could get this other phone to work. There were some key injuries this week. I feel bad for Saquon Barkley. You know, he's hurt again. But you know what that means? The Giants are going to suck again. So I would bet against the Giants. Tyrod Taylor goes down also. A lot of injuries, so you just got to watch that. A lot of good games too. But week 3 is here. I'm just going to run through some of the games. You have Miami, Jacksonville, Thursday. Not really going to touch that. Tennessee, Minnesota Vikings, Vegas, the Raiders, and the Patriots. That should be a good game. Shout out to the Raiders. I mean, they're playing good. They beat the Saints. Who call that? That was a good win. I can't touch that game. Spread is minus 5.5 for the Patriots. I would just watch that game. You got Chicago, Atlanta. What's up with Atlanta? Just blowing these big leads. I don't know, man. And then you have the Eagles against the Bengals. The Eagles, I mean, you got to win that game. It's minus 8. I don't know if you'll cover a minus 8, but if you're the Eagles, you need a win. You got to beat the Bengals. I mean, that's a game you got to win. Now, a game that I would bet on if I was back home, you got to take the Niners against the Giants. The Giants are just not the team. They're probably going to win 3 games this season. But also, the Niners had some injuries also, but the Niners are still a better team than the Giants. So I would definitely put my money on the Niners. Right now, they're showing at a minus 7.5. I would take that all day. All day. You have the Texans. Texans, once again, man, with no DeAndre Hopkins, they look like they're going to struggle all year against the Pittsburgh Steelers. But to me, that seems like a winnable game for the Texans. I'd stay away from that also. You have Washington, Cleveland. I would actually take the Washington football team against the Cleveland Browns. Right now, it's showing Cleveland is minus 8.5. I just don't trust Cleveland to cover that higher spread. Washington's actually playing pretty good, and their defense is pretty good. Also, I would actually take the Redskins there with the plus 8.5. You have the Rams, Buffalo, 2 good teams, minus 3 Buffalo. I would stay away from that. You got the Panthers and the Chargers. Stay away. Indian Colts, minus 7. That's a game that could go either way. Probably a high-scoring game. I would stay away from that also. A lot of these games really, it's probably good I'm not here. I'm not really feeling anyway. You have Lions, Arizona Cardinals. Arizona's minus 3. I'd take Cardinals minus 3, but, you know, I'm not 100% confident. Plus, you know, I guess when I have a view like this, not really focusing that much. But, you know, some things. Then you have the Cowboys, Seahawks. I would take the Seahawks all day against the Cowboys, minus 2.5. All day. I like what Russell Wilson's doing. He's lighting teams up right now. Kind of what he did last year also. Then what else you got? You have the Bucks at Denver. Buccaneers are minus 1 against Denver. Why am I drawing a blank? The Broncos. I don't know why the spread is that low. I feel like it should be much higher. That seems like a trap game. Those minus 1 spreads, those are always kind of a little fishy to me, those minus 1s, because the Buccaneers should be way higher. Kind of makes me feel like everyone, Tampa Bay minus 1, easy. And watch it upset with the Broncos. So I would watch that game. Usually those minus 1s means an upset. Broncos are home. Home field advantage doesn't really mean that much these days. I didn't look into see if the Broncos are having people in their stadium. They probably are. But Broncos are plus 1. That's a little shocking to me. I would watch that game. You might see an upset right there with the Denver Broncos. Even though the Buccaneers looked really good in sync last week, but you never know. Those -1s, Vegas always knows. That's something I always know. Vegas always knows. That's a little fishy spread. Maybe stay away from that one. Green Bay, New Orleans, just take the over in that game. Yeah, with Aaron Rodgers this year, just take the over. It looks like they're opening up the playbook, and he's letting the air out. Just take the over in that game. Chiefs, Ravens. Once again, just take the over in that game just to be safe. And then, of course, we're not going to go to a Thursday. But those are a couple of the games. A lot of these games, to be honest, I'm not really feeling. But I do like the Niners. I like the over in the Chiefs-Baltimore game. I like the over in the Green Bay-New Orleans game. There are a few games, but just some tips for this week. Buy the extra points. I'm all about buying a half point. If I got to buy 7 points to cash out that big, I will. You just never know with these games. Like, a team should blow out a team by 10 and they win by a field goal. So, buy those extra points if you want. There's nothing wrong with that. I would say just be careful this week. Just go against the weak teams. I like the Redskins. I like the Niners, and I like a couple overs. Guys, I hope you hit. Week 4, I'll be back in the States to give you more picks, more in-depth picks that I actually put my money on. Just know week 3, I'm not putting any money on these games. Also do your own research too. And I hope you guys win.